playoff appearances. Bogdanovich, O'Neal, and again here in Game 3 between Gobert and Jonas Valanciunas.
They lead the league in three-point attempts, 43 a game. They've also averaged 43 in the first two.
He led the NBA in blocks. Gobert did. Also averaged 14 rebounds and 14 points. Mitchell, beautiful shot with a left.
30 or more times.
How about Morant? He got to the line 20 times by himself in Game 2. Jerry Jackson banks it in.
Now they attempt 43, and during the season they made 17. And what they're doing here?
Well, there's Gobert, another offensive rebound. Now Mitchell drives and kicks to the corner. O'Neal lets it fly. Good from 3. Pick back in 2018 who missed a year due to knee injury in the bubble last summer. Conley, his second 3.
5 blocks for his career is still number 1. And also 5.6 blocks in 1 year is still another. Carters, who are 21, and then Brooks is 24. So, you got young guys that have never been under this kind of
3 assists, and it's a 9-point Utah lead early on. They got up big in Game 2, but Memphis made a run. Switch.
Over 80% on the foul line, which is big, especially in this series.
Morant kick it back out to Ingles with a shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich driving, and he can't get the shot. The tip goes, though, for Favors. They're +6 on the glass right now, Utah, and a 9-point lead at the 5-minute mark. Brooks with the
screen, and then also you had 2 guys challenging the shot.
Morant into the paint, so good with that push.
Games now, he scored 22 points in the paint, and in the other game, 20. He's in there all night.
Winner for Utah. The Jazz made 17 a game during the regular season. That's an NBA record. Morant takes it strong.
Defense below the foul line.
Mitchell driving. O'Neal open again. Hits another one. And they're able to control the offensive, or the defensive rebound, as O'Neal was trying to get a second chance opportunity.
The little things when you play this type of a team. You have to keep remembering that Utah's the best record in the league. If you notice the one negative here, Memphis is missing, but no second shots. They come into the game averaging 12.
Rebounds. And then a turnover there. George Niang from outside. Good. The 7th.
Right now, Utah on a 7-0 run.
Somebody's got to stop the bleeding.
8 minutes. Donovan Mitchell already has 4 assists. He's just played in 5 quarters since the ankle injury, but what have you liked about the way he's incorporated himself into the offense? Thank you, Quinn.
Well, he's right on the money because the defense has been outstanding. Right now, Memphis,
who has not played in the series, getting some minutes in that first quarter. It's an 11-point Utah lead. Series tied at 1 game apiece. Kyle Anderson with the bench.
Main thing for them is to settle down right now, but you're going to have to guard and play good defense.
There's Conley in the arena, but being told that Taylor Jenkins really let his team have it during that timeout after calling it 90 seconds in. And it's Utah ball, 12-point Jazz lead. Here in Game 3, early second quarter, the series tied at 1. Conley flips it up to Gobert.
Defensive board, getting out in transition, and then scoring some way, whether it's a 3 or a drive.
There's Grayson beating a 1 seed. Memphis did it back in 2011 against San Antonio as the 8th. Here is Mitchell off the window with those
blocked there.
Foul on the other end against Favors on a rip through, so no shooting foul. Morant's 3 around and down.
In this series, he's only shooting 25%. But I'm glad that he hit that. You got to get the score here.
It's showtime. A 360 by John Morant. And for it.
Yeah.
Now Mitchell with the blow by. Tough shot, it won't go. Offensive board by Favors. O'Neal's 3. You bet. His 4.
Not a layup, but a 3.
Brooks, tough shot, gets it to roll.
In a 3, you're only in a 9-point deficit.
Mitchell, fouled shooting the 3. Not played in the previous 2 games of the series. So another forced turnover by Brooks. An opportunity to run here for the Grizzlies. Brooks all the way, gets 2. Utah's made 9 threes. Royce O'Neal has 4 of them. Clarkson got that one to go at first half. 11-point Utah lead. Jazz is led by as many as 15. Valanciunas back on the floor. Brooks spinning, going after
Memphis. Now the two guards are in double figures right now. They just need help up front.
Conley's three. It's good.
Boy.
No. And again, no offensive rebounds. The lead is 12. Bogdanovich pull up three. Got it. That's the 12th playoffs for the first time since 2017 after finishing 8th in the West during the regular season. Grayson Allen from the wing. Another points. 1 assist so far. Conley has 12 points. That pass deflected and turned over. Anderson in transition. Goes across the lane. Scoop shot. Goes down.
Because you're one of the top offensive rebounding teams in the league. You got to show it to us in the second half here.
Our first half stats brought to you by Bacardi.
He said we just have to have better discipline. We came out, we knew what the game plan was, and we just didn't execute it. And this is the team.
13 points for Ja Morant, just 2 assists. Jaren Jackson, 5 points, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Valanciunas
in this game.
Conley strikes again with another.
They spot up perfectly so that the first pass gives a guy an uncontested three.
Valanciunas with the tip in, so
building's going to erupt.
Anderson fakes the pass, now hits a cutting Valanciunas, goes at Gobert, missed it once but not twice.
He's having a very tough year. He's missed 21 games. Mitchell missed 19. Whoa.
Wow, makes that series 2-1. And what about the health of Chris Paul? They'll need him in order to tie that series at 2 with the Lakers. Dillon Brooks hits a 3. Ball. Series tied at 1. Game 4 is Monday. Mitchell gets hammered.
You know, a lot of I'd pass him up on that.
Jackson drives, finishes. Into the first half. He's out there right now. Brooks spins, hangs, and finishes.
Plays your best scoring guard. And then he's big on the shots. He shoots a great percentage.
Boy, how about
getting in there and getting that many opportunities? That's rare.
And those free throws were his first of the game as Desmond. Memphis back within 5 minutes to go. Pull-up jumper, of course. Donovan, but he does have 6 rebounds and now 10 points.
Well, he can get off to a slow start, but we all know he can end with a 4.
Bogdanovich falling back, hits against Morant. Lead. Bogdanovich has the hot hand, and he buries another one. A missed 3, though, for Memphis. The Grizzlies have 10 threes in this game. Clarkson got that one for Utah.
Now, remember, coming in to this, Clarkson was 1 for 14 in the 3-ball.
And he's got a game-high 20 points, 10-point lead for the Jazz. Anderson walks into a 3 that's good. Really with 2 guys at the top of the circle. So Clarkson drives and almost got it to Gobert. Gobert able to collect it and finish it with a shot clock down to 4. Clarkson with 2. Step back 3. Oh, Clarkson drills it. And he does have playoff experience going to the postseason a few times with the Spurs. Brooks with a blow-by, and it's rejected by Gobert. They're going to say a foul was called and screen. Melton drives. Finds Jones for 3. No good. Anderson tip in. Utah 15 for Bogdanovich. Clarkson has 13 off the bench. Driving here into the paint. Scoop. Goes down for Clarkson. Look at Jackson hustle and get the offensive rebound. Sent back by Gobert. And Jackson kicks it out. Anderson. Allen penetrates. He'll go up to the basket. Allen going at Gobert and getting a basket. Empty possession, Utah. Melton in transition. They work it around to Allen for the tie. Got 17 here in game 3, including the game-tying 3 a moment ago.
I'll give him a lot of credit because he's made 5 threes. Oh, now that has 4 turnovers in the 4th quarter.
And they get Valanciunas in for Jackson Morant, who's
2 games, 22 points in 1 game, 20 in the other in the paint from Morant. Oh,
wow,
boy.
Conley split.
Great percentage. 6 for 8.
And now 7 for 9 after that. Morant comes back with a 3. He'll slow it down. Brooks, pick and roll, pull-up jumper. Dillon Brooks ties goes.
If you're a Memphis fan, 22-9 in the fourth quarter. 22-9.
Whoa, to Gobert from Conley. Green by Gobert. Mitchell got Allen off his feet, puts it on the deck, goes at Valanciunas, counted at one.
When to shoot.
Brooks just 1 of 6 from outside. Here's Mitchell for 3. Big hit by Donovan. Utah looking to run with Morant trailing. They've got a 5-on-4. Conley with the dump down to Gobert. Fouled and counted. I'm assuming Conley thought he'd get a whistle there. Gobert rejects Jackson right at the rim.
Ball moving.
And that was a championship caliber response as Gobert is fouled by Jackson. 1 lead on Monday night in Memphis.
Well, you have to give their starting unit a ton of credit. They answered the bell here tonight, making the majority of the three-point attempts and everything else under pressure.
A 14-2 run over the last 4.5 minutes of the game, engineered by Donovan Mitchell, our impact player, brought to you by the U.S. Army. Boy, Hubie, in clutch time, he was the best player on the court.
Absolutely.